What's up, people? Sunday night prime time, baby. Pittsburgh against the Jags. You know how we do. You know I got the win, man. I got the win. This is how we do. You know how we do, right? So we know the Jags ain't no joke. We don't plan on freaking losing around here, man. The hell is 2-3?
It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as
okay, you kicked it over to the side on me. All right, let's go. All right, there it is. There it is. There it is. I'll take that. 26.
25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
What? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You got that shit right.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Second and 10.
Yeah, you gonna see.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Jaguars very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Pickett.
Nope.
Tries to force it in, and it's
that's what you do. I falsed it. That was my fault. I should never threw it there. Damn it.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect.
I'm fucking mad as hell.
And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? These guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
I'll take it. Interception. Give me that ball back.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So consecutive interceptions
this is nobody
early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away? and take control of this game.
Okay, baby. Love you too. Peace out. Sitting there talking to my daughter, y'all. But I'm fully in the game now. Let's get it.
Second down and 6 now. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Wide open as Watkins.
Down on your ass.
Through the middle of the field. He may go.
That's how you do that. That's how you do that.
Watkins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers take the only turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
Hands a little wet.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
Go.
And he'll elect not to run with it.
Say, nah, I ain't running with that. I feel you.
Ball to the 25. Offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
My fault.
It's a gain of 34.
What I continue to hear from running backs and offensive linemen
is how often they're
actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, they all came together on that one.
Try me.
Where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and
Come on, y'all.
and then we got to see it unfold in real time.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. You look at this Steeler defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Nope.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Nope.
They get to the football,
Yep. Give me that ball, boy. Give me that motherfucking ball, boy. You play that shit around here. Play that shit around here. Get in there, Randall.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Okay.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Pickett. Setting up the screen. Harris. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The Steelers at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
2nd and 6. Now Pickett.
Come on, man.
And he is going to lose yardage here. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pick.
That's what I'm talking about. Quit fucking with me. Quit playing with me, boy. Quit playing with me.
And the Steelers take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Now Riley for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the chat, man.
O'Reilly now following the touchdown, back
chat,
out to
man.
kick it away.
Smash that subscribe button, man. Don't miss these games, man. You know, we be kicking it over here. Still a bill, baby. Still a bill.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried.
Come on, y'all.
Transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Let's go. Take right open. 11.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Get him, yeah!
Big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and sending back on the sand.
Well, the goal is to get back into this game. The offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. James now to return. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Nah, I couldn't stop him. I knew it.
He tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh, Oh, come on, baby.
He stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the
That's
line of
what he doing.
scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
No room for adjustments.
Second and 10.
No room for adjustments. Hurry up, get his ass. Yep. There you go, get his ass.
Here's another carry for Harris.
Oh, I couldn't get over.
He's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
You know what the fuck I'm doing.
On third down, here's Harris.
Couldn't get up faster.
Well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
Oh! I did it. All right. Woo.
And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
No,
Nope.
but let me finish.
God damn it, you gotta come in. You gotta come.
Scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the
Y'all.
scoreboard. That's
Come on,
not a good
y'all.
combination.
Don't move fast.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Rip, 23.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Nice move at the 40. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Damn, y'all.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down and 8. Now Lawrence.
Got him.
And the Steelers
Oh,
pressure
shit.
too much here. He's going to
Come on, Kenny. You got it.
brought
Pay
down by
attention to your
multiple
defense.
defenders,
Pay
and it's a
attention to your
loss of 12. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a third and long.
13 loose. 11 Agate.
They'll look to throw.
Ooh.
I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Here's James returning. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And they will take over first and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
God damn it.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 2.
I don't like this.
From the gun,
there it is.
Pickett. Quickly, but it's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
No, man. Oh, yeah. Let me eat this up real quick. Oh, perfect. Hit it. There it is.
They run again with Harris. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They hand this off to Harris. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down.
Good to him.
For this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Lift this ass. Lift this
Jaguars
ass.
with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Right back to him on first down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now
there you go.
Running through the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had
Get
time
him
to
sweat.
look up before he
Get him
was
sweat.
planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for Steeler touchdown. Well, they're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter. I think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
Right to my nigga.
All game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Ryland on for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel
nice.
like people are starting to think about
getting out of
here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Got me.
Now the ball comes loose. Well, one of the linebackers has got it, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added it. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Okay.
Makes it 24. 30 left.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
On, y'all.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He's got room to roam, and he's down inside.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed.
Hey, kill.
They'll try and run for it.
You want no motherfucking run?
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Oh, how about this call down near the goal?
Okay.
And he'll take this into the end zone.
Okay.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags get a bit
Fucking
closer.
bullshit.
So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Now for the point after. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Why not?
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second down, here's Pickett. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And some room to work. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely. Still got a lot of life left in those legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 8. They'll try the right side with Harris. And they work this near the 5. Will be stopped at the 6. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. I gotta tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
You don't know what to do.
Pickett with a quick throw out wide. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Pickett going to keep it. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Lawrence from his end zone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this
Fuck.
just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Now Lawrence to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Lawrence. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Good zone. Can tear this zone up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the 1st. 108 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Pickett will look to throw it here. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. So the completion good for 7 there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. That is caught. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Pickett back to throw.
Ah!
He had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right in this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, they're really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
So time definitely not in their favor.
What
Down
the fuck is
scores,
this?
But they'll try the onside kick.
What kind of look is this? They always coming with some new shit, boy.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
That's so
We
fucked
knew,
up.
even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
I don't know about that.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards.
I don't even
Second
know why
down.
this dude
In order to play
is calling
really good
timeout.
defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front,
Boom, shit in the
nose
air.
tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just run them and hit them.
And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree. Matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you
y'all
said
see me
is
did my
so
thug
apt.
fizzle, right?
They had their way with them. Took it
I don't
to
feel
them,
good at the
and
end,
knocked
though.
them back on their
We should have
heels
been
and
better than
surprised
that.
the heck out of them.
But thanks to fucking
So
Washington
for
dropping the
Pittsburgh, it's
pass
back-to-back
that he
victories
shouldn't have
now
dropped.
after the
You know what I'm
week
saying?
one
That was so
defeat. They
fucked
move
up.
to 2-1.
But other than
And
that,
they will hit the
did what
road
we had to
next
do.
week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, we got the
Meanwhile,
Bengals
for the
next week.
Jaguars, They
Okay.
too will exit with a 2-1 record. And
Let's
they'll
see
get a
what we
chance to
do.
redeem themselves
See what we
at home
do.
next week.
But to the next one, y'all. I feel okay
And for
about this
Charles
game.
Davis and our entire crew,
Still
I'm Brandon
upset about
Gaudin.
that
You've been
fucking
watching the
pass
NFL
Washington drop. He
on
pissed
EA
me off with that.
Sports.
Oh man, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm thinking about switching them out. Put my other fucking tight end in there. You know? But to the next one. Peace out.